Hey everyone, welcome to the Explainer. Today we are unpacking a massive, and I mean really massive shift that is literally catching thousands of business owners completely off guard. We're looking at this growing tension between those powerful automated review collection systems we all love and Google's incredibly strict new 2026 policies. Because here's the scary truth. If you aren't careful, the exact system you built to grow your business might just be the thing that gets your digital footprint completely erased. I mean, what if you could get 10 times more five-star reviews without ever lifting a finger to ask manually? It's the ultimate dream, right? But here's the reality for most of us. We lose out on reviews not because our customers don't want to leave them. They love us, but nobody remembers to ask at the exact right moment. You finish a service, the customer walks away super thrilled, and then crickets. Your team gets busy, nobody follows up, and that prime, happy moment is just gone forever. And yeah, even when you do try to ask manually, it's kind of clunky and takes up a ton of your time. But imagine a fully automated solution that captures every single one of those missed opportunities literally while you sleep. Section 1. The Autopilot Review Dream and Automated Gating. Okay, let's dive into this because understanding how this automated dream was built is absolutely crucial to understanding why it's causing so much trouble right now. To actually make automation work at scale, businesses started wiring their customer relationship management software straight into messaging apps. And the undisputed king here? WhatsApp. By using integration tools like Make.com or Twilio, folks just started blasting automated review requests straight to their customers' phones. And the reason for this is pretty obvious once you look at the numbers. WhatsApp boasts an absolutely staggering open rate of over 90%. To put that into perspective, traditional email sits at a measly 20%, right? If you actually want a review, you've got to meet the customer where their attention is. So this led to what we now call the old-school autopilot method. It was this brilliant three-step masterpiece. Step 1, your automation spots a purchase in your CRM and triggers the request. Step 2, the customer gets a WhatsApp message asking them to rate their experience, but, and this is key, privately from 1 to 5 stars. Then, Step 3, the system filters those responses. The whole point was to protect the business's reputation, just making absolutely sure that only the happiest customers ever saw the public review page. The secret sauce that made all this filtering work behind the scenes, things like Zapier Paths or routers in Make.com. You can think of Zapier Paths like a digital traffic cop that uses conditional logic. But this cop's only job is making sure bad reviews never see the light of day. So if a customer replied with a 4 or 5-star rating, boom, the traffic cop routes them down path A, handing them the public Google review link. But if they replied with a 1, 2, or 3-star rating, the cop sends them down path B, quietly redirecting them to a private feedback form. The unhappy customer feels heard, you get a chance to fix the issue, and your public Google profile stays looking totally pristine. Section 2, the 2026 policy trap in Google's crackdown. Now, what's really interesting about this is that the incredibly smart, highly efficient automation setup we literally just walked through, it's now a massive business-destroying trap.
See, that strategy I just described has an official name. It's called review gating. It's the practice of pre-screening your customers by their sentiment before you decide to hand over a public review link. For years, marketing agencies and business owners thought this was just a harmless, totally genius growth hack. Actually, scratch that. It was a great hack. But under Google's updated 2026 guidelines, review gating is explicitly prohibited, and they are actively punishing it. The days of curating this perfect public image by sweeping unhappy customers under the rug into a private form, those days are officially over.
And Google's crackdown goes a lot further than just gating. Let's run through these newly prohibited tactics. You can no longer incentivize reviews, so no more offering discounts or free gifts for a 5-star rating. You absolutely cannot use those on-site review kiosks or hand a customer a shared tablet while they're checking out at the front desk. And this one's kind of surprising. You can't even ask customers to mention your specific staff members by name in their reviews anymore. Google sees that as exerting unnatural influence over what the review actually says. And don't think they're just waiting around for users to report these violations. No way. Google has deployed some seriously advanced AI systems that are actively scrubbing and analyzing review profiles right now. This AI is specifically hunting for unnatural review patterns. It's detecting reviews from brand new accounts with zero history, and it's easily flagging profiles that show obvious signs of pre-screening tactics. If your business gets caught running that old automated gating system today, you risk having literally years of hard-earned legitimate reviews retroactively wiped out. Or worse, you could wake up to find your entire Google business profile suspended without any warning.
Section 3, a compliance system, the 2026 solution. Okay, take a deep breath. We are definitely not going to leave you stranded on all this doom and gloom. Automation tools like Make.com and Zapier, they are still your best friends. We just need to pivot the strategy a bit to build 100% compliant system.
The shift is actually surprisingly simple when you compare them head to head. The old banned approach relied on pre-screening people and only asking the happy ones for a review. The new compliant approach? You just send the exact same direct Google review link to all of your customers. Yep, regardless of how you think their experience went. You're literally inviting every single customer to share their thoughts openly. Now, I know that takes a little more courage, for sure, but it perfectly aligns with what Google is demanding now: absolute authenticity. So here is your new totally compliant automation flow. Step 1, your CRM detects a completed service and kicks off the workflow, just like before. Step 2, your automation tool instantly shoots out a WhatsApp message, thanking the customer and giving them a direct link to your Google review page. To everyone, no private rating first, just the direct link right out of the gate. And step 3, you track those interactions in your dashboard so you still know your outreach volume. You're just not filtering the results anymore. So the crucial point is that you do not have to abandon conditional logic entirely. Keep using Zapier paths, just change how you use them. Instead of building a path to filter out bad reviews, use it to boost your actual response rate. For example, set up a path that checks if the customer clicked your review link. If they didn't, send them down a new path that automatically triggers a really polite, gentle reminder message on WhatsApp 24 hours later. See, you're using the text to follow up, not to filter. Section 4, the AI search advantage and answer engine SEO. Now you might be wondering, why go through all this trouble just to please Google? Well, let's connect the dots to the future of search visibility. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what Google's AI is looking for behind the scenes. It doesn't just casually read your website anymore, it evaluates your business based on very specific AI trust signals to decide if it should recommend you. It's looking at your total review volume, your overall star rating, how recent those reviews are, and a really big one, your owner response rate. If your profile is active, if it's compliant, and if you are regularly engaging with your customers, the AI algorithms are just far more likely to recommend you when someone does a conversational search. And here's a wild dot for you. Abandoning the whole gating strategy actually helps you with AI. An artificially gated profile that has hundreds of pristine 5-star reviews and literally zero negative feedback, that actually looks highly suspicious to Google's detection systems today. The data shows that a realistic, diverse review profile, one that is mostly positive, sure, but still includes the occasional piece of honest, constructive feedback, that earns way more trust from both everyday consumers and these AI recommendation engines. It proves you're a real business dealing with real people in the real world. As the digital marketing experts at Life in Motion put it perfectly, and I quote, "Google is becoming the middleman between you and your next customer." Think about that. When AI overviews and generative search become the main way people look for services, that AI middleman absolutely has to trust you before it's going to pass a customer your way. So playing by Google's strict authentication rules isn't just about avoiding a slap on the wrist anymore. It's literally a matter of survival for your business. Which leaves us with this final critical thought to ponder. I want you to take a hard look at the automated systems or even the manual processes you have running in your business right now. Are they fully compliant? Are they authentic? Are they actively building trust with the AI systems that control your future growth? Or is some outdated growth hack quietly putting your entire digital reputation on the chopping block? It is time to audit your systems, embrace radical transparency, and let compliant automation do the heavy lifting for you. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.